Welcome to the psychology of getting six-pack abs. You're going to discover the most effective mindsets that will help you get those six-pack abs. The truth is, you'll never be able to get them without the right mental frameworks. I can give you the best tips, tricks, workouts, and dieting tactics, but these things won't work very well for you until you've got the mindsets covered. One of my friends came here the other day, and we had a great time, but we got to talking at one point over lunch. This person was younger than me, and he was very uncomfortable with the idea of dieting while trying to get six-pack abs. Now, I found this surprising, because it's not like he had to stay away from the burgers, ice cream, or pizza altogether. He was a little bit out of shape, but he didn't like giving up the types of food that he enjoyed, and he constantly made decisions that would sabotage his diet. He would almost always choose the types of food that worsen his body composition, which I found interesting. So I asked him why, and he said, "You know what? I don't want to be the kind of guy that gets lean, because if I do, then I'm going to have to give up the pizza, the ice cream, and the burgers." Now, first of all, you don't have to deprive yourself of anything to get lean. Just because you're leaner doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite foods. And here's where the mindsets become absolutely imperative to master. This is something that so few people do. They'll go after tactics, tips, or tricks. But deep inside, we know that these tactics and tips alone won't help. If we don't get our heads straight about getting six-pack abs, none of those things really matter. And in the next several videos, I want to give you these crucial mindsets. These took me years and years to figure out, because I was chasing after tips and tactics during those first few years. It took me years to be able to say, you know what, those fat loss tips and tactics aren't right for me, and I'm better off trying to focus on a few things that really work. On a side note, do you notice how quickly people get distracted with the latest fitness fad, even if it's not very effective? They'll usually find themselves going after the next big workout, diet, or detox program. There's nothing wrong with any of those, but when you start trying everything out half-heartedly, chasing tactic after tactic, you will burn out. Without the right mindsets in place, you're very likely to run around in circles. On the other hand, having the right mindsets will set an excellent foundation for sustained fat loss and getting those six-pack abs. Your mindset ultimately dictates your strategy for getting six-pack abs, and your strategy dictates the tactics and tips that you'll be using. Now, I've made a lot of mistakes that have cost me weeks and even months worth of time and effort, and I can honestly tell you that they were completely avoidable if only I had these mindsets covered. I can't afford to let you make those same mistakes that I did. Try to learn from them and avoid them. Learn how to quickly implement some of these mindsets so you can see what's working for you right now, and take a look at some of the things that you need to eliminate. In the next few videos, you'll learn how to make behavioral changes that make fat loss unavoidable, as well as how you can filter out unnecessary fitness information. You'll also learn the crucial mindsets that virtually guarantees that you'll get six-pack abs, and how you can build your confidence over time. Lastly, I'd like to remind you to implement some of these mindsets as soon as you learn them. Simply understanding these mindsets won't make a difference in your life. The important thing is to implement them until they become a part of who you are. I'll see you in the next video.